Hey, what's up guys? So this is going to be a different video. So a couple people asked me to do an overview of my main account, and this is it. And the reason why I'm doing this today, it's because I just reached 1 billion might on this account. It is a little bit like my other accounts where I don't do a lot of war. I've been in some war guilds. I'm not a big fan of guilds that use the shield bot to zero offline target. I've done it with some people and I found it boring. It's not my thing. So this is why I don't have a lot of kills. I'm still building up my troops on this account, and once I get the number that I want, I will start to bait. Although I prefer to do it on the ones on my computer so that I can record and stuff like that. So like I said, 1 billion might. As you can see, this is a pay-to-play account, and I say this because of the Monster Hunt gear. As you can see, that's what I focused when I did purchase some packs in the past. I did put around, I would say, like $300 on this account. I don't do it anymore. I simply, it's a free-to-play game style these days, but yeah, as you can see, this is my set for monster hunting. If we go, some of it is in French. The familiar gear is, yeah, close to all gold. I wouldn't suggest going mythic on these 2-piece that I did if you guys are doing it. Now, as far as the jewels, it's just for trolling. There's really no use for that. Let's do the gather set. It's nearly all mythic. This is good for Guildfest, and it's good for KVK if you just gather. Otherwise, it's not a good way to use your Blazed Ember. Next up is my mix set. Another thing with the latest bargain store, I was able to get 2 more pieces to gold, but it is somewhat similar to the one on the account that you guys are seeing on Toowoowlangr. If I were to compare, basically the blight ring is gold and it's at purple on Toowoowlangr, and both the bumblebee and the firewall plate are purple on Toowoowlangr. Now, as far as the legs, I do have this piece of equipment, but I could also use the dragon's talon. To be honest, I'm not sure which one is the best. I know a lot of people are using the dragon's talon. I could flip those over, but it would still be purple. I did put some astrolite on the winter mitts, but I did also put on some other equipment. Maybe if we go back to my monster hunt, you can see that my offhand does have some tempering in it. Now, if we keep going, I do have T5. I never bought any packs. This is all from Guildfest rewards, but it's green and blue. I think I'm close to 1 purple, like the one at 40 I'm gonna be able to get this to purple before I do the other ones to blue. As far as my speed set, looks a little bit like this. I'm working on the legs to gold, and then I'm gonna do the beast elm. It's pretty good. And then eventually I'm gonna get some jewels on there, but yeah. My troop training looks like this. So basically this to mythic, the legs are still at purple, really really far from gold, and the offhand is also kind of far. I think I need a gold to get this to purple. I did unlock the elite labyrinth, and I got with the champion pack back in the day. It's been like 3 years since I did that, I think. This is a little bit over 4-year-old account, by the way. What's next? I do have the fake set. That looks something like this. I don't think it's gonna cut it with the butt, but still, if I wanted to do that, as you can see, I have a gold frostwing sword. That's never gonna be mythic. But yes, it's part of my fake set, and it's legit because so many of you guys are using the Frostwing Greatsword. Rest, I need to do my number 10 set. Construction looks like this, and research looks like this. Next up, I want to talk about familiars. So familiars, it's maxed out. So all the pack 1 through 4 are all maxed out as far as the skills and the levels. So as you can see, they're all 60. And as far as the pack 5, I have Frostwing. I'm keeping some of the skills here for Exchange Extravaganza, but as you can see, I have a lot of frags that I can use for this. And the other ones, if you go to UE Ups, is my closest with 144. I got Blackwing at 111, 117 on Queen Bee, 111 on Bon Appetit, 97 on Gargantua, and I'm at 21 out of 25 to get my Jade Worm. As far as the pack 5, they're all locked, so I cannot upgrade the skills on any of these guys. But yeah, that's the status. As far as the rooms, the materials, I do have a lot of Brilliant Orb. I don't know where I'm gonna use them. Probably the Frostwing, because I'm mostly specialized on Cav, so I might do it on this guy. Is it for Cav? Yeah, I might do it for this one. I'm still missing 36, and then it's going to take a long time. And I'm working on Nosros, yes. So level 8 and 75 out of 123. I do have a bunch of them unlocked. If I look at my army talent, I do have like all the major stackers, the 3 stackers. As far as so my Griffin is maxed out. And it's the same on Toowoowlangr. It's also maxed out. My 3 stackers are maxed out. I'm working on this guy, and then I do have some of the smaller ones, like the 15% are done. And I know I should be working on some of the shields and all that stuff. But yeah, the 15% and then also the 15% attack. So that's the status with familiars. Hopefully there's gonna be some more in the future, but at the moment that's how it is. Let's go look at my research. Research economy is maxed out, so defense is maxed out. Military, I've not done the counters. I'm gonna do that after T5, and that's really soon. Monster Hunt is maxed out. Obviously, you see the stars. Upgrade defense is gonna be like the last thing I do as far as the tomeless research. I'm working on finishing upgrade military, central command, but I've done like a bigger army too, so all of this is done. Army leadership done, military command is done. Familiars is also another one I'm gonna finish, but it's like, I mean, we're talking about 4, 5, and 7. It's really up there, so I'm really close to finishing the tomeless research. Familiar battle, all the way done to battle slot 3. After the counters, that's where I'm gonna go. But everything's at level 7, which is tomeless. Sigil is done for Helmet. I don't know when and if I'm gonna do that, because I want to do counters first and I want to do familiars. So if I don't, I'm gonna do battle slot 4, and maybe I'm gonna finish the leadership, because we're talking about 10, like an extra 10%. So if I do that, maybe unlock the legs. Nah, I don't think I will. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, Wonder Battles, I did put a little bit when I was a noob. But yeah, I think I watched a Brando free-to-play video at some point. I'm like, okay, no need for that. Gears. So I have not done Central Command 2. There's really no reason for me to do that. I'm not a rally lead. So there it is. I just need to finish crafting capacity. I'm missing 60 tomes, and then I'm gonna do Cav first. So basically, I'm missing about 650 tomes. So really close. If I was to get those from trial by fire only, so that's 22 days, because I'm only getting 30 at the moment. 30 a day. So, but yeah, so it's 3 weeks at the latest. Obviously, I'm expecting to get this within like 10 days, because I'm gonna get cargo ship. There's gonna be like, I'm gonna get some through Tycoon, and then I might buy some with my gems. But I don't have a lot of gems after the bargain store. Advanced Wonder Battle, nothing done there. So it's, if you compare to Toowoowlangr, it's obviously 6 months older, lots more research done, but not that much. So there's not really, as far as strength difference between the accounts, they're not that, it's not a big difference. What else? Artifact. Unobtained, I'm down to 16. I'm never gonna get the 3 Wonder ones, so I'm getting up there. I have not unlocked any of the King's Journey. Is that this guy? Yeah, I think these two, King's Strategy. Is it part of the set? No, I think so. Yeah, if I look at the set, yeah, I have nothing unlocked for King's Journey on this account. I do have the 3 timeless, I do have these, but yeah, I've been really unlucky with this. I have opened on this account 1400 antique chests. So that gives you a good idea. Like I said, 16 remaining. There's really 13 that are available. Now, as far as the I will skip this one, this regal chest. So my new strategy is I skip one. I skip a challenge and I get my royal coins to a higher level so that I'm good to go for the next one. So since I've done the last one on all accounts, I'm gonna skip this one, and then I'm probably gonna do like 2 accounts on one and then 2 accounts on another, just so that I cycle them around, and obviously it's content for YouTube. But yeah, that's the status. If I look at the stats, it's a little bit better than the other accounts that you guys are seeing. So we're talking about 24 to like 18 to 29% attack. The HP 35 to 40 something, and then with leader 20% attack, 15 to 20% HP. Battle Fury not as good. Not inferior a lot, except for Dragon Arena at this time, and then obviously never gonna get the Wonder, and then the Army Attack. That's the King's Journey. So yeah, hopefully I'll get there someday. I have a bunch. I'm working on level 6 to level 8. As far as the gold ones, I do have a couple. Where are my blue ones? Well, I'm done with the blues, I think. As far as the 5-star, the purple ones, where are they? My 5-star, I do have 2 of them, and then my gold, I have 1 of them at 4 stars. This is what I have at the moment. I have not really looked at it as far as the materials and then the shards. As you can see, only 30 blue duplicates or a generic and 15 purple. So that's where I'm at with Artifact. If we look at basically 143, 375 levels. I have 17 castle stars. Why do I have? Oh, yeah. I left it on my research. I need to put it back to Monster Hunt because I don't want to mess up with my max energy like this. Obviously, you've seen the heroes. Let's go to there. I do have a gold Chaos Dragon hero, and I got a couple extra. We don't see it from here, but I got a couple extra medals. Boommeister is also gold. Watcher is gold. Obviously, I've had that for a long time. All the free-to-play ones are gold, and all the trophies also very important for Monster Hunt. Some of them not worth it, but for Monster Hunt and Coliseum. As far as the pay-to-play ones, I bought some in the past. Bad mistake. But yeah, so that's why I have some at gray, some at green. Some of them are good for Coliseum, but yeah, it was a really bad investment. Even though some of them were only $5, it's $5 down the drain. I just want to show my extra medals. Basically, We had like this girl incinerator, like 250. Someone was mentioning adding a lot of metals in case they upgrade that. Ever since they refunded all the Boommeister metals, I don't think it's never gonna happen. So that's why I'm not rushing metals. I'm doing one a day with the daily quest. But yeah. What else? What else do I want to show on this account? Troop. So I got 1.6 million T4. Not a lot, since I did do a lot more war on this account. And I'm not talking about, I'm talking about War of Wonders, like stuff that you get some kills. You get a 1-to-1 ratio of kills to T4 that you lose. So that's a lot different than zeroing offline targets that are in Monster Hunt gear. You know what I mean? I have 5.1 T2. Right now I do have T4 running because I was planning on trying to get the castle skins, but I gave up. Work got in the way, and it's the holidays, family visiting. I don't have time to just look at every L event and try to max out. So that's why I was running T4. Otherwise, whenever I'm not doing an event, I do T2. So that's the status. I do have a lot of infirmary. I'm done. Even though I'm training, I'm not gonna rearrange my manners and infirmary. But I do have 618,000 beds for my infirmary. Yeah, let's look at the bags. Bags. I don't have a lot of food, but since all my accounts are not in the same kingdom, in the same guild, I can trade. And I do have a lot. I have like 5 bill of food on one of the alts, so that's pretty good. 8 billion stone, close to 10 billion wood, 9 billion ore, 3 billion gold. So except for food, I'm good. I'm doing great. Now, heroes on my wall are these. So obviously I got 4 army hero, but basically I got 2 inf, 2 cav, and 1 range. And I do have Demon Slayer, which is a good one for inf. And then I'm not sure that those are the best familiars, but they're army ones except for the range. Eventually I'm gonna change that range one to another one, but I don't have like the stacking familiars are not gonna proc. I could change it for the Nosros if I'm in a cav failing, so I need to bait for that, for this to work, and blah blah blah. Yeah, I'll need to work on my red orb familiars. Yeah, my wall's at 2 million. Don't have traps because traps just give kills, and it's not good when you're getting rallied, especially if you're really close to winning and / camping. So you want to make sure that you kill more than you don't want to give easy kills like traps. Yeah. Yeah, let's look at my bags. As you can see, lots of VIPs, lots of random and relocators, lots of extra. I don't exchange those during Guild Bash. I could, just in case they do something. I do have a lot of quests and quest scrolls for admin and guild. On the computer, it's with BlueStack, you can run some macros, which is really nice for this, but on the phone, it's not great. What else? Do have a lot of energy, and not so much energy at the moment. Lots of anima. I do have a lot of Lunite. I know I say a lot, but it's obviously if you're pay to play and you have T5 and you war a lot, you know that this is not a lot, but it's gonna be enough for me to the gameplay that I'm going to do right now. A bunch of Techno Labs. I could use them. I'm keeping them for the for T5, but I have a lot more than I need. And I'm trying to do, whenever there's Snow Beast rotation, I'm trying to get some Astrolight from this, which I'm gonna use on my Winter Mitts. Resource, we've seen resource. I do have a bunch of speed up, normal speed up, enough for probably 2 Chaos Dragon challenge, even though I would be looking at, not at Chaos Dragon, but I would be looking at the ones where you have 3 rare materials and you gotta choose the ones where, like, there's usually one that's not worth it, and whenever there's one with Frostwing hearts, to me that's not worth it also. So I need to look for ones where I have at least 2 that are good. Lots of boots. Yeah, lots of boots. I got a lot of research speed up. Well, not a lot because I finished my army level 8. Well, my 8th army recently. So yeah, not a lot of speed up. Not even merging speed up is very low. I got some crafting speed up, but yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I've slow rolled 1.5 million luminous gear, so I'm not gonna swap 1.5 T4 to 1.5 T5 when I unlock this. I'm gonna save some, especially since the next 600 I'll get the next 600 in another 20 something days. So within like a month and a half, I will have all 3 T5 unlocked. So as far as combat, I have shields for years and days, mostly from monster hunting. Lots of anti-scout. I do have a bunch of 50%, so that's gonna come in handy. Defense, we don't really care. Army size boost, I got a couple of them. I don't use them a lot. False info, no, I don't use that. As far as the chest, lots of normal chest. I do have lots of snow beasts because I'm done with winter mitts, and I do the same thing. I keep them, and when I have 50 I open them, so that's why I don't have a lot. Nostros is also done on this account, and yeah, that's about it. That is the status of my main account. Like I said, it's about 6 months older than Toowoowlangr. Even though I put around, like I said, I wanted to show that the Elite Labyrinth is unlocked on this one. So even though I put probably close to $300, I don't think this account is way better than Toowoowlangr. Obviously, if I were to take a rally, Toowoowlangr has more troops. If we look at this, I got 22 million troops, and Toowoowlangr has, from the computer on the side, 26 million. So even though I have better stats, and like right now, just want to show my, even though I need to update my cav because this was done before I jeweled. But let's say I was going Cav Blast. Well, this does not give Cav attack, but it would still be better. Trust me, guys. With the jewels and the HP that it gives, it's better. But basically, I do have like close to 500 attack. I'm not in Cav full talents. I'm in mixed talents. So I do have some cav stats, but I have also research and some gathering ones and troop training. But yeah, so my cav blast is around 500. As you can see, my my mix set. Well, I want to finish this real quick. 500, and then I had 321 army HP, which is really, really good. The debuffs are maxed out, obviously, and then where's the familiars? There it is, 2%. So eventually it's going to get better. And as far as my mix set, which is what I have on this account, if we look at the stats, and it's in mix, so I should have better cav stats. Yeah, a little bit better. So if I was to get my talents properly set up for mix, obviously it'd be better, but it's yeah, I do have mid 450 if I balance everything, if I get my talents close to 500 at the end of the day. It is It is pretty good, I think, for this account. It's a little bit better than Toowoowlangr, but not that much. So the question is it worth to invest? And when I say invest, I shouldn't say invest. I should say spend on this game. There's a reason why I do my stuff for free-to-play players. There's a lot of stuff you can do for free-to-play. If you're light pay-to-play, usually you don't achieve much. You achieve about the same thing as the free-to-play players, except you have slightly better stats. So when you take a rally, you do slightly better, but not that much. You really need to put a lot of money on this game just to keep up with the big spenders. And the big spenders are usually the top YouTubers. And I'm sure they don't like being called big spenders because they themselves look at the emperors as the big spenders. But at the end of the day, they're still spending a lot of money. And I understand that the difference between $1,000 and $100,000 is roughly $100,000. So if you're light pay to play, if you're small pay to play, you're really not close to any of those big boys, the emperors, the Branchong back in the day, the LH Matty and all that stuff. So at the end of the day, yeah, that's basically the status of this account. I'm not gonna show it again, probably not. I just wanted to do it because some people requested it, but yep, that's the status. I'm expecting to get, oh yeah, I should have said that, but my my Skull Crusher is like really close. I need 1 purple and 2 blue, so to get this to gold, really close. The other piece of equipment are a lot farther away, so we're talking about like six gold pearls, and we're talking about 5.5 gold halos to get this to gold. And as far, like I said, the Bumblebee and the Firewall, I just did these, and the Blight Ring is 2 out of 7, yeah, 2.5, so kind of far. Really, the next upgrade is the Skull Crusher, and that's about it. And obviously, once you get your Skull Crusher to gold, Skull Crusher to gold is basically as good as a Frostwing Greatsword Mythic plus 12 Tempering. Alright, that's basically it. Thanks for watching, and see you later.